Okay, we're going to continue our notes from 3.2, identifying key features from table of values. We're also going to incorporate some graphs in here to talk about special cases. There are two special cases. One is when we have a horizontal line or just all of the y values are the same. And that would only have a y-intercept, and the slope is always 0. And then vertical line or all x values are the same, only has an x-intercept, and the slope is undefined. So let's talk about that real quick. So here's my example. Looking at tables first, notice here that there aren't any changes for my x's. They're all the same. So if I do that, and I have my pattern here, notice they're all adding 2. So there's my pattern for my y's. If I went to find my slope and do 2 divided by 0, and you type that in your calculator, you actually get an error. So what that means is our slope is undefined. Okay, that tells us we have a vertical line. So when all of your x values are the same, you have an undefined slope, which means it's a vertical line, and our x-intercept is at negative 9, 0. Okay, there is not ever a y-intercept here because it doesn't ever cross the y-axis. Okay, so that's one special case. The other special case is when all your y's are the same. Notice we're adding 0 there, not 10, 0. So plus 0. So my change in y is 0, but this time my change in x is plus 2. So if I do change in y, which is 0, divided by change in x, which is 2, and divide it, I get a slope of 0. That means I'll have a horizontal line. Okay, all my y's are the same, so that actually gives me a y-intercept for this one. So I have the point 0, 4. Okay, my y's all the same, so it's always going to be the same as the y's, and I don't have an x-intercept there. So I'm going to say anyway. Okay, so two special cases looking at tables. When you have all the same numbers for your y's, it looks like this. And when you have all the same numbers for your x's, it looks like this. Okay, now looking at the graph, we have a vertical line here. If you can't climb up the wall, okay, unless you're Spider-Man, your slope is undefined. Okay, and then it crosses the x-axis here at negative 1, 0. So my x-intercept is that. Notice that it never crosses my y-intercept. So I have an NA or a none there. Okay. For this one, I have a horizontal line. It's flat. Okay, so my slope is going to be 0 because it's kind of like the floor. It doesn't get higher or lower at all. My x-intercept, notice it doesn't ever cross my x-axis down here, so NA. And then my y-intercept is going to be the point where it crosses the y-axis, which is at 0, 6. Okay, so those are your two special cases. You have a horizontal or vertical line, and that's kind of how it looks when you do it. These are a little bit trickier, so we're going to spend some more time talking about it when we get to a point where we're going through this in class. So just to recap, we talked about identifying key features from tables. Tomorrow you're going to get some extra practice, which might be Tuesday for some of you. And then your homework is just to identify key features from tables. If you have any questions, raise your hand, let me know. Have those previous guided practice problems checked, and I will give you your homework. Have a great day.